to.
Jami-Lee Ross.
Mr Speaker, given the shortness of this bill, I'm going to give an appropriately lengthy speech, a very short one indeed. I know that the Honourable Shane Jones has put a lot of time and a lot of effort and a lot of research into this vast piece of legislation. Our colleague Mr Okenval has outlined the National Party's reasons for why we'll be voting against this. We think it's premature. We think it will have unintended fiscal consequences. But I do want to pick up on one point that the member was talking about. The member, I heard about the work that was being undertaken at the Green Parrot at 3 a.m. last night. I heard about it. Mr Speaker, I just want to...
A point of order.
Speaker, I'm not having that young pup get up and make an allegation like that.
Order.
You heard him, and he should have been brought to order straight away.
Order. No, look, the member responded to an interjection that may or may not have been appropriate. I didn't see that it was creating disorder in the House, but I asked the member to continue. Point of order.
Speaker, I'm not asking you to see whether you can agree with me or not. I'm asking you to listen to my complaint. He made an allegation that's totally false, baseless. I've got thousands of, well, not 1,000, I've got at least 7 or 8 hotel witnesses that can back up what I'm saying. And where I stay, where I'm accommodated, I might add. And to make that allegation about somebody being out at 3 a.m. in the morning is totally false, and he should apologise.
He never named any individual at all. He just made a broad statement.
Speaker, with respect, go and look at the Hansard. He pointed over here and mentioned that member. That is an indication and sign that would be adequate in a court of law. I suggest it would be adequate for you to now find that he is responsible for bringing the House into disrepute and being unruly.
Now, I'm overruling the point of order, Jami-Lee Ross. Look, I've ruled on this, Mr Peters.
Mr Speaker, with respect, you cannot make an allegation like that, point to someone, revert to a member, point to him in a way that in a court of law will be regarded as being satisfactory for identification, make an allegation that someone was out at 3 o'clock in the morning when he was demonstrably not, and then think, I'm going to take that. I am entitled to have that man apologise, and I'm asking that you rule properly and fairly in this case, as I would back up any other member who, being wrongly indicated or described in that way, is entitled to have his record clear.
Speaking to the point of order, Honourable Chester Morris.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My recollection was that the member subject of this point of order said that he had heard something. That can be uncontested. He either did or he didn't, and he made that assertion only that he had heard some news, not that he was an eyewitness.
I'll hear the member, but I'm not going to dwell on it.
Can I respond to that? Now, with respect, if you make an allegation that you heard something, that is, you're repeating it, and if it was a crime, then you are equally guilty of spreading or traducing the defamation or the slander. And as a former policeman, that member should know that. You cannot say I was misinformed that somebody, for example, is a paedophile. You can't get away with that. Now he knows that, and so, Mr. Speaker, I don't think that statement, by way of explanation, was in any way meritorious at all.
All right, I've heard enough. Thank you. I was listening very careful to the member, and I have a very clear recollection that he said, "I heard about the work being done at the Green Parrot." That is all he said. I'm not upholding the point of order. Jami-Lee Ross.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. I've been informed by my whip, so I should now hurry up. So I shall just make the final point I was going to make, that I reject the assertions that this government's been underfunding the Ombudsman's office. In fact, we've put an increased $1.3 million into the Ombudsman's office budget, increase of 16% when we've got zero budgets being looked at across the board. That's quite a significant increase, and I think that's admirable and should be respected by the opposition.
Point of order, Honourable Shane Jones.
Sir, I would like to table a document called Paying for the Executioner's Bullet. Sir, this document is not readily available in the public domain.
What is the source?
Sir, it has been provided by a formidable legal firm going by the name of Simpson Grierson, who, sir, are a firm of great distinction, given they've provided an affidavit about John Banks. Now, sir, if I could briefly elaborate...
No, the member doesn't need to. I'll put the leave.
I seek the leave of the House to table.
Yes, I'll put the leave. Leave is sought for the tabling of that document. Is there anyone opposed to that course of action? There is none. The call went to Holly Walker.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. I'm pleased